Wilson, president of the Mississippi Mortgage Bankers Association. Today, we get to spotlight and get to know one of our affiliates a little bit better. Today's affiliate is a little more special because she's actually a new affiliate. She just joined us here this past year, and we're so excited to get to know her a little bit better. If you would please help me welcome Apryl.handy with Goosehead Insurance. April, welcome, and thank you for taking time to meet with us today or sit down with us today.
Yes. Hi. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Well, April, I have a question just to kind of start off the conversation is, why did you join the Mississippi Mortgage Bankers Association? What benefits did you see that could help your business as an affiliate and in the insurance industry?
I wanted to learn from people who have been in the business for a very long time, see what they were really looking for in terms of a dream insurance referral partner. That way I could be exactly that right out of the gate. And also wanted to be able to really just shake hands with really some of the best in the industry across the state. Let them know, what Goosehead's all about, because I really am only the second agency owner in the state of Mississippi, despite the fact that Goosehead Insurance is the largest and fastest insurance brokerage in the entire country. So people,
Wow.
People in our industry don't really know Goosehead yet, and so I wanted to go ahead and try to make those introductions and really get to know everyone else that I hopefully will be working with in the future.
Okay. April, how long have you been in insurance?
Less than a year. I'm in my first year. I was in digital marketing for the past 12 years before that, and made a huge career decision for my family and for myself to be an agency owner and franchise owner.
Well, I think, and I have said it so many times, and it really should be the unofficial logo for the Mortgage Bankers Association, but we are a group of fierce competitors, but we're also a group of friends that want everyone to succeed and to have much success. So, you get what you put into it. So make sure that you utilize all the resources that we have out there. Again, we as loan officers and insurance agents, we want every deal out there, but we also want our competitors or our competitors to also be successful as well. So, I mean, again, we're competitors, but we're friends first and foremost. So it's a great organization and with a lot of resources out there. So I think you'll find it extremely beneficial to help you and your business grow. So again, welcome and thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, the camaraderie excites me the most, and just it seems like what you guys are all about is just really leveling up the industry. And so I just really wanted to be a part of that group. We're only a product of our environment, so I just want to be around the best.
Absolutely. All right, so that got business out of the way. So let's get to know April a little bit better. April, first, tell me what we could find you doing on the weekends.
Number one, you're going to find me on the soccer field with our kids. We've got 3 children, an 8-year-old daughter named Jaslyn, a 6-year-old son named Jackson, and a 20-month-old named Jason, who we will be commonly chasing around unless I'm pushing him in the stroller without stopping. Our kids love playing sports. We're a big soccer family, but we play all the sports. Apart from that, you'll find me out on the water. I just love to be either paddle boarding. I can get to the bayou right across the street from where we live. And so that's my favorite, just to walk across the street and get into that water and try to find something and just explore. I'll take my kids out there too, of course. Besides that, just being outside, that's my favorite thing.
Now, are you originally from the coast, or did you just move there through life?
I was born in Miami, Florida, and I grew up around Clearwater or Dunedin, Florida. A lot of people don't know about Dunedin, but it's a small town, just closer to Tampa, and ended up going to college at FIU in Miami, and then met the guy that would be my husband over there, and we ended up spending our first few years together over in Tyler, Texas, where he coached Tyler Junior College soccer over there. Got a couple national championships under his belt, and then became the head coach over at Mississippi Gulf Coast. And that's what prompted the move to Mississippi, is his head coaching job. My digital marketing career simply helped me to relocate. So I was doing the same thing with the same company. And we had all 3 of our children here.
Wow. The coast is a great place. My wife and I love getting down there as often as possible. We have an 8 month old, so it's not as often as it used to be, but we love getting down there. We recently went down there, went to the new aquarium, which we think is fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Um, the coast is great. So tell us just what hobbies do you have? What do you enjoy when it's just you have a few minutes to yourself with three kids? I doubt you have that often, but when you do have just a
Yeah.
few minutes to yourself, what are some of the hobbies that you're interested in?
I mean, it's going to be fitness. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to bike for a very long time. I'm going to go run in a trail for a very long time. I really like the endurance type stuff along with the speed type stuff. I was a did track and cross country in college, and I played all the sports up until that point as well. Um,
Wow.
but I just love to be outside and feel that breeze and feel the sunshine. It's kind of funny because typically we are mostly inside for our careers versus my husband is outside, and so he wants to
Right.
be inside resting when he's having his downtime, and I just want to get outside.
I'm sure that's a great stress reliever as well.
It is. It is. It's we try to give ourselves that balance. I'm trying to get better at that myself personally. It's giving myself that time to be able to go do the things that I love. But when I do go outside, I do love to be out there with a buddy. So the same camaraderie that I love, being outside, whether it's cycling or running with somebody, that's my favorite, and I carry that through to my career as well. Just kind of having
Uh,
that feeling of having teammates around you, it means a lot.
I tell you what, April, when we come down to the coast, I'm not a big biker or a big runner or anything like that, but I'll get in the golf cart and you can bike and we'll go side by
And
side.
I'll run right next to you.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
that's a deal.
April, how did you get into the insurance business? You went from digital marketing
Yeah.
to insurance. So what prompted you to make that change?
Yeah, it wasn't something I was necessarily looking for. With my digital marketing career, it was getting super, super heavy service based on my end. I mean, I was definitely having to um, have a lot more responsibilities in terms of actually servicing the clients that I was actually selling and working
Sure.
with. When we really had a service team to be able to help us with that, but I found myself always taking that extra time to make sure that things were done correctly. I didn't like to leave it up for others to just see that through, and so I would see it through myself. Um, I was historically a top performer, 7-time President's Club winner. It's just a matter of I ended up exploring this opportunity with my sister in Florida with insurance, different type of insurance, but it really wasn't something that was necessarily attractive to me. It was just a different kind of insurance that I really, but that kind of opened the door to that type of that world. And then I got to
Mhm.
looking online, and I found top company cultures, Goosehead Insurance. And I was like, well, what is this company? Out of all companies, Goosehead Insurance was at the top of this list. And so went to that website, and I was a typical email lead, right? So I was just like, I'm just interested in learning more, what kind of positions you have available. I was called and they were talking about being a franchise owner. And I was thinking to myself, there's no way that this is me. There's no way, this sounds too big.
Mhm.
And literally a month goes by. I had the most awkward conversation, right? And then a month goes by and they call me again. And they're like, and at that point, I guess they phrased it differently to where I was able to understand that maybe this could be a fit for me. Everything really fell into place from there. I never had any yellow or red flags. Every single franchise owner across the country I spoke with said they wish they did it sooner, and they had no regrets. And I talked to over a couple dozen franchise owners, and visited a few as well. And that was during COVID. So, I mean, I was all masked up, just traveling, trying to
Wow.
make sure that I was sure and certain about this. And God, I'm really happy with the decision I've made so far. Um, it's just a completely new adventure. And my sales experience, from the past, my digital marketing experience is actually translating very nicely into this role. It's very different because with marketing, you really aren't required to do it as a business, but with insurance, you have to have it. Is it a pleasant conversation, something that someone's eager to talk about all the time? No, but at least I can make it fun and educational for them. And I'm very big on the educational piece, making sure that they are intimately familiar with each part of their policy package, saving the most money by far, just getting best coverage for best price, period. And so Goosehead allows me to have that. We have the options, we have the technology. Um, I saw it as such an incredible opportunity, especially being the second in the state.
That is a great story. It really, really is how it goes from just a regular email to being the second only franchise owner in the state. So that's a great story.
Thank
And
you.
again, we just hope nothing but growth and success for you, and us Mortgage Bankers Association being part of that. So, April, why don't you tell us how to get in touch with you if we need you? What's your phone number, email address, and website?
So I would love for people to give me a call, send me a text. You can do that at 228-206-5889. My email is my name, April, Apryl, a little bit different, .handy, HANDY, at goosehead.com. Of course, you can find me all over on social media, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. Um, I also like using this app called Nextdoor, which I've been sharing my client surveys on. I feel like that's pretty interesting, and this may be something helpful for the MBA as well, to take it, to go ahead and get involved in their communities. I have found that to be quite interesting as well. Besides that, I've got an office in downtown Gulfport, right by Half Shell, which is a very popular restaurant down here in Mississippi, or
Very
South Mississippi. And so I've got a fantastic location as well. Got a nice view of the ocean. I've got to see that water sparkling back at me. So
Well, now April, you will actually be at the Hattiesburg meeting on May 19th, correct?
yes, sir. Yes,
Also at our mixer on May 20th, correct?
I will be there. Yes.
Awesome. Well, April, again, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you joining the MBA. Our affiliates are truly our backbone of the whole organization. So we are very grateful, and we are very ready to help you and assist you any way we can. I encourage all our members that will be at the Hattiesburg meeting in the mixer on the 19th and 20th to please go and welcome April as she comes up and starts joining us and able to be part of some of our first in-person interactions. So, April, is there anything else you would like to say before we end today?
Yeah, absolutely. What I would say is the fact that I am in my first year means I'm super moldable, right? So I don't have any bad habits. I want everyone in the MBA to tell me exactly what they look for, what they're looking for in that dream insurance referral partner, because I want to be exactly that. And I want to learn, exactly how I can be an excellent resource and just an asset to your client, to the clients, for everybody out there in Mississippi. It doesn't matter if they're in North Mississippi, here in South, or anywhere in between. I really want for someone to give me a chance, give me a chance, and let me show what I can do. Especially from a client experience standpoint. I know I can knock it out of the park for you guys. So I'm excited to just be a partner of yours going forward. And I'm an open book. So just ask me any questions anytime.
Well, we all started, it was our first day in this business. We all had our first day in this business. And something else, too, this is definitely not a shy group. So you'll get all the input that you want. So
Awesome.
don't worry about that at all. April, thank you again for taking some time with us this morning. And we look forward to meeting you and getting to know you better. And again, welcome to the association.
Thank you, Matt. Bye.
Bye.